Yeah, there it is. And Tillman scored one of the goals. Beautiful goal.
Yep.
Great goal that he put in, and hopefully more to come. And Bremen got a red card. So you'd think up 2-0, 10 men, you win that game, right?
Yep.
Bremen's not very good. They're probably going to be mid-table at best.
Hmm.
They ended up tying 3-3 because they let Bremen right back into it. They made subs that made no sense. They took off players that shouldn't have been taken off that were doing well. Tillman was interviewed again at the end, and he apparently like they asked Ten Hag like, what did he say at the end of the game, and he said that we didn't play like men. And Tillman looked like he just had the wind taken out of him from a guy that scored his first Bundesliga goal. He should be excited.
Yeah.
Wasn't. Looked just distraught. Apparently, there was massive issues with players with Ten Hag going into this game, and there was reports that he lost the locker room.
Hmm.
So the result,
so early in the season, we're 3 games in. It's incredible.
yep. But Germany, and despite what people think, it is a very cutthroat league. They fire managers quickly.
Mhm.
Leverkusen wants to be a good team. They want to be a good side. They want to be top four, top five. They kind of liked, that what Xavi has done for them. They want to keep it going. That's why they paid a lot of money for Erik Ten Hag, a guy who had success at Ajax and who's Premier League coming in for the Premier League, who won trophies. They assumed that he would be able to do it, and they're not off. They weren't off to a good league start. Yes, he won one game, but he beat the pants off of a Division 2 or 3 team that nobody knows, never heard of. So cool for you. And then you lost one, a bad game against another mid-table team that you had the lead and let them back in.
Yeah.
And the same thing here. So they lost confidence quickly. And if the reports were true about how he'd lost the locker room,
Yeah.
which is weird because they had so many outgoings and ingoings, you'd think with all the new players you had in, the last thing you're going to do is lose the locker room. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
he's
Exactly.
out.
So early. Yeah.
He lost
He's
a lot
out.
of time.
Just
2-1
we-
off time.
We did all say, listen, he's not going to last a year. He'll last half a year. I don't think anybody predicted he was going to last 2 league games. Like, this is a little ridiculous. And you're right, Nate. This is very German. There's something wrong. Get him out. Get someone new in.
It was also reported that management didn't allow him the last 2 signings. They didn't even ask his opinion.
Wow. Is this the quickest firing in Bundesliga history?
This is, yes, it was. I said that in the beginning. That wasn't a joke. This is the quickest firing, for sure, the quickest firing in Bundesliga history. I wonder if this is the quickest firing in soccer history for a manager to come in. Like, I'm serious. Like, come in the summer, because that's when he came in. Came in after the league, came in the summer, and then fired two league games into it. 3 competitive matches into it. That's
a lot.
that doesn't happen a lot.
That's quick. That doesn't happen a lot, but that is
For sure,
very
yes, for sure, it's the fastest firing in Bundesliga. Hey, man, I've said this from the beginning. You look at Manchester United, and sorry, I know, Craig, your ears are bleeding because I bring up Manchester United. This will be quick, but you can't tell me that the amount of play. It's not normal for when a new manager comes in to basically offload every player that the old manager signed. Like, every player is gone that this guy signed. So every signing except one, which is Onana, has been removed from the club, and Onana they wanted to get rid of as well. They just couldn't find anyone to take him. Probably.
Okay.